gentlemen, Belle!
Wow, I've never done stand-up before. I know you're not supposed to wear gloves. So I had to do some research. Since I'm a princess, I decided to study something I found called the Queens of Comedy. Well, here goes, I guess. Ladies, you ever fuck your man so good he changed species on your ass? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, yeah. You be like, boom, you a buffalo. Then boom, you a man. Then boom, you a frog. Oh, shit, I went one too far. Oh, shit, boom, gotta fuck it back into a man. You know what I'm talking about. Woo, Shrek knows what I'm talking about. Oh, you ever smash that dick so good you break an ancient curse? Oh, shit. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Pussy so good I released the souls of 200 pieces of furniture. Okay. All right. Ladies, don't you hate it when you gotta put peanut butter on your pussy to get your man to eat it? Yeah, this motherfucker right here. Your man dick so hairy you gotta vacuum out your pussy. All right. What kind of attachment I'm supposed to use for that, okay? Dick looking like a lint roller in a barbershop. All right, y'all. Don't you hate it when your man try to get you to toss his salad, but you know he just gonna be scooting his ass across the carpet right after it.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, girl.
Okay.
Huh?
Belle, can you just stop for a second?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, baby, can I talk to you over here for a second?
I was roasting. They didn't know I was talking about you. Wait, what? Listen, I was told to roast. No, wait, no.
It's fine, I'll start my time now. I know I've never done stand-up before. I know you're not supposed to wear gloves. Sorry about that, everyone. Lumiere, give it up for your host, Lumiere, everybody. Oh. He's doing a great job. I guess candles don't sweat, they melt, and you look like you're melting like a fucking pig. If I smelled as French as you, I'd want someone to light a candle too. You want to talk about HR complaints? You know how many HR complaints I've gotten about you? Jesus Christ, this guy's 5 candles short of a menorah. Listen. Did you or did you not tell the feather duster you were going to, quote, knock the dust off her pussy? Jesus Christ, I've had an ass full of you. Do you think she is the one, monsieur? Oh, the only human woman I've met in 10 years? Yeah, I've been sticking my dick in a teapot for a decade, so yeah, it crossed my mind. By the way, I was cursed for a decade, and the movie ends on my 21st birthday. That means that enchantress cursed me for being a dick to her when I was 11. 11! Do you know how much your life would suck if it was dictated by the things you did when you were 11? Half of you would be married to the pillows you were humping. You'd all be sitting here with Pokemon tattoos on instead of just this guy. And by the way, that enchantress also cursed my servants too. Yeah, way to take servants down a peg. Servants have had it too good for too long. She got those servants' asses. In an even crueler twist of fate, it seems like she cursed them based on pun-based ways based on their names. Mrs. Potts became a teapot, Cogsworth became a clock. I don't even want to talk about what happened to poor Benjamin Buttplug, but look. You've got to appreciate what you've got while you've got it, you know? Like Gaston. What were you doing, man? You had hot blonde triplets into you. Triplets, man, that's twins plus 1. So many weird brags. No one's neck is incredibly thick as Gaston. Who wants that? Literally no one asked for that. Every last inch of me is covered in hair? Yeah, okay. Especially tone deaf considering your romantic rival at the time. Lumiere, I'm sorry about what I said back there. I miss Belle.
Then go to her.
Okay. Belle, are you ready to roast appropriately?
No, I don't want to.
Please come roast with me.
Never.
She roasts with me or she doesn't roast at all! Start this track over!
Is he gone? What a baby. I was just trying to roast. Little stage. Oh, what a quiet audience. Every joke like the one before. Little roast full of hacks and douchebags. Now it's my turn to say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you. There goes Walt Disney, he is racist always. That's okay, everyone up here's white. He hates women, blacks, and Jews. No one tell him about LeFou, or we'll all be in for quite an awkward night. Gee, Walt, it must be one thing to be getting called a spook for a change. You did it all. You put your name all over buildings. You were a mogul and a television star. You were a bigot. All the qualities to make a great president. You bamboozled Central Florida landowners to build Disney World. If you were any more of a swamp monster, you'd be Shrek. Fuck you, Elsa, you frigid spinster. Fuck you, Lumiere, you rapey dunce. Fuck you, Ariel, you're a race traitor. There must be more than this stage full of cunts. I need a minute. Gaston, it's a bit confusing. You're so blind, how can you own a gun? You just figured out LeFou's gay, but he's had your ball sack in his mouth since 91.
Belle? You know, Elsa's pussy is so cold.
What?
I say, Elsa's pussy is so cold.
Well, how cold is it?
Well, it's so cold that it's actually the only time that it's recommended you don't lick it before you stick it.
Oh, beast.
You'll end up like that kid in the Christmas Story, you see.
Well, here he comes. Are you over your tantrum?
Oh, Belle. I'm sorry that I locked you in the emergency exit.
Yes, well, I'm sorry that I told everyone I had to vacuum out my pussy.
Okay, all right, they didn't know. Can we roast together?
You know, Beast, Elsa's pussy is so big and cold.
Yeah, how big and cold is it?
It's so big and cold, it actually doubles as a skating rink outside Rockefeller Center.
Oh, wonderful.
That's right. Elsa's pussy is so big and cold that it's being wiped out by global warming.
Oh. I'm just glad something's wiping it out, you know?
No, Beast, this is serious. By 2025, most children in Elsa's pussy won't know what a polar bear looks like.
Ooh. Wow. You know, Elsa froze her entire village, which I guess is really a problem if you've never heard of fire.
Speaking of fire, Ariel's crotch is here. You know, Ariel is famous for wearing a seashell bra.
Oh, a seashell bra. I don't know, it looks more like a bee shell bra to me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Beast. Ariel left the ocean to find a man.
Yeah, which is also weird, because if she would have stayed in the ocean, she would have met Osama bin Laden.
No, I don't get that one, Beast.
You know, my name's Adam, by the way.
You know, Beast. Yeah, I'm not saying Ariel has STDs. I'm just saying her red snapper has become a spicy tuna.
Yeah. It's like, what kind of disease is it if your pussy has scales?
Now, Bees,
Well,
that's not fair.
Okay.
Ariel doesn't look like she's seen a scale in years.
Belle!
What? No, I'm just saying. She's gone from the Little Mermaid to the mermaid with a great personality.
Belle. Belle, and Gaston is here, Belle.
Yeah, Gaston. I don't get you, Gaston. You're so annoying. You're always following me around and begging me and pleading with me. It's the 1700s. Just rape me already.
Just rape her already.
Yeah. God.
You're not a villain. You're not even evil enough to be on the Stanford swim team.
Jeez. God. Yeah, I'm not gonna fall in love with someone who yells in my face. I want to fall in love with someone who growls in my face.
Get him, babe.
I'll fall in love when I'm good and ready. I want to fall in love when someone stops locking me in basements and starts locking me in fancy bedrooms. And another thing, guys. I'm tired of all the lazy Stockholm Syndrome jokes. Sure, I fell in love with my captor. But that's not because he was my captor. I fell in love with him because he was literally the only person in my dumbass village who could read.
That's true. I saw Gaston's notes earlier. It was just a drawing of me with the Ghostbusters thing through it.
Yeah. You all think you're so much better than me because you all met your boyfriend in a bar. A bar! Ladies, how many of you out there are in relationships? That's great! And I bet 93% of you are too good for that flesh-covered sack of farts. 93%. I bet at least 3 of you out there are with someone who originally tried to hit on your hotter, sluttier friend. I bet at least 2 of you out there are gonna marry the first person that swiped right on you. And one of you out there right now is literally dating someone who just needed a place to crash. So yeah, I changed the course of my life for a guy. That's not Stockholm Syndrome, that's just compromise. All good relationships need a lot of compromise. Shout out to all the ladies who couldn't be with us tonight because they're at home watching WrestleMania. No, I'm sure this isn't what they envisioned for their lives, but they thought, well, he puts up with my scream sobbing in the shower 3 times a week, so I guess I can put up with a man in his 30s who wears a John Cena t-shirt. You've got to do what you've got to do to make a relationship work. And if that's Stockholm Syndrome, then honestly, well, I think every relationship could use a little more Stockholm Syndrome. The heart wants what the heart wants. And my heart wants to blow that buffalo shih tzu pig thing. Yeah, and I mean blow him till I cough up a hairball.
Okay.
Yeah, sure he has a temper. Yeah, and eats like Steve Bannon fucked a velociraptor at an old country buffet. Sure, but he also has a dope house, a shitload of servants, and a horse dick. So if I have to comb the dingleberries out of his ass hair every goddamn day, I'm in. I am all in. Sometimes he's sweet, sometimes he's sore. Then he gets mad and locks me up behind closed doors.
You want to go back, mouth off some more.
I guess I never looked at it that way before.
Come over here.
Yeah.
Check this out. I have a new found respect for all womankind because I was cursed by some dumb whore. I locked Belle down, seriously, I locked her doors because I'd never met a fucking girl before.
True, it's a bit alarming, and I know it sounds real stock. Homie, it's only Stockholm Syndrome if you use the definition in the dictionary. And then Gaston,
I hate that guy.
he makes me mad.
Yeah, what's his deal?
He got the town to try and lock lock up my poor dad.
I mean, who does that?
Not like the beast.
Yeah.
He's just so...
Yeah.
Well,
Tell him, babe.
actually, the beast... You did try and lock up my dad, too.
Ew.
No. That's kind of how we met.
Yeah, good times, right?
Yeah, huh. Can't believe I never put all that together before.
Okay, yes. But I love you. Come on, babe, don't do this to me tonight. WrestleMania's on. Let's get out of here.
I guess I never looked at it that way before.
Good night. That's the end of our set.
That was a super dark ending. Give it up for Beauty and the Beast, ladies and gentlemen.